I'm Ken Calhoun. I'm the program director for art and graphic design. Woo! Thank you. Welcome to the Wiedemann Gallery for this year's student art show. We're really pleased that you're all here and that hopefully you have work on the wall, and maybe you don't, but you're here to support someone who does. We were in here a little while ago as a faculty trying to decide, who to give certain, prizes to, and it was like an episode of Game of Thrones. It was like
about the dragon started.
I'm surprised we got the blood cleaned up in time because we were really thrown down. It was a tough decision. You'll hear about those in a bit, but I just wanted to welcome you here and say also after this event we're doing a special event in the auditorium for the graphic design seniors. And if you're interested in what they've been up to for the last 4 years, you can come in and we do a really good presentation there. That'll start around 3:45. And in the meantime, I will introduce you to Professor Vladimir Zimikov, who is the director of the gallery.
Hi! Thank you, Professor Calhoun. My name is Vladimir Zimikov. I'm the director of the gallery, so welcome you guys. I see a lot of familiar faces. Some of you have been here before. Some of you come here regularly. As you know, we have shows here all year round, all academic year round. We have about 6 to 8 shows every year, and we bring artists to you. Local artists, national artists, sometimes we have thematic exhibitions. But once a year, we do an exhibition of student work, and this is something that's called the Student Art Award Showcase. And this is really to celebrate the work that is being accomplished in this building, in the Yamawaki building, the Art and Cultural Center, where we have most of the art classes and design courses, okay? So before we get started with the certificates and celebrating the spirit of art at LaSalle, I do want to acknowledge a few very important people without whom this whole thing would not have happened. First of all, Aaron Toffler, thank you for being here. Aaron Toffler is the Associate Dean of School of Communication and the Arts. Ken Calhoun, who you just heard from, he is the Program Director of the School of Communication and the Arts. Very important people, be nice to them. Next, very important, very much somebody that we owe a lot to are our instructors who have chosen the work of the students for this showcase. And so here you see your work, but if your work is on the wall, you have been in one of those classes either led by Professor Deborah Baldazar, Stephen Fisher, Margot Lemieux, Lisa Granata, Ala Lazebnik, Brooke Mullins-Doherty, Susan Batchelder, and myself, Vladimir Zimikov. So a big round of applause for your instructors. As you walk around, you see a lot of work here from all sorts of classes and all sorts of discipline. I just made a quick list. Fundamentals of visual art, digital photography, figure drawing, watercolor, drawing 1, drawing 2, introduction to ceramics, clay figure sculpting, printmaking, publication design, typography 1, 3D design, and we also have the arts management senior practicum section over here. So this is what we do here, as you guys know, and why Professor Calhoun was saying it gets harder and harder to judge every year. Because basically, the teachers select the best of the class, we exhibit it, and then we, as faculty, select the top 3 prizes, the top 3 best of show. And that gets harder and harder every year. The medium, we're expanding our mediums. We started a few years ago printmaking, ceramics, right? If you notice now, this show is very different from last ones. We also have, besides traditional drawing, we have zines and comics now, which Professor Lemieux was seeing. What was the class, Professor?
It was drawing 2.
Drawing 2, right. So the comic books here are pretty great, and you guys do check them out. So it's something where you can actually come up and read them. And the ones down here from Abigail Hill, Spencer Cogdon, and Brianna Ricker. So do check those out. This is something completely new that we haven't really been exhibiting before. Okay, so without further ado, one other thing before we do this is, you guys notice this little tree installation here, right? You might be wondering what that's all about. Well, this is part of the Arts Management Senior Practicum exhibition that was put out by Kirsten Howell and Alex. Kirsten is here. Kirsten is here. Alex is not here. So you guys put an exhibition together, a whole exhibition, 2 floors, on a theme of growth. That happened a couple of weeks ago. And this is an interactive piece where you can come up here. There are a few prompts, a few questions on the wall, and there are some leaves, there are pens, and then there are little pins that you can write a response and pin it on the tree. So make the tree grow, as they say, right, Kirsten? Yes. This is your last opportunity. The tree's coming down soon, and you want to have as many responses as possible. Okay? And we'll get started. Those are the certificates that the participants of the exhibitions are going to be awarded. We try to make them as fancy as possible. There's like gold foiling on here, and they're heavy cardstock. And the only issue that I'm going to have is that we choose this very fancy typeface for the names. It looks great, but it creates some challenges with me reading it. So if I do mispronounce your name, please don't be mad at me, and maybe help me out a little bit if I'm stumbling a bit. So, because I know many of you, but not all of you. Okay. We'll get started without further ado. First set of awards goes to certificates. This is from Professor Brooke Mullins-Doherty's class. It's the digital photography class. You see some of the work on the back wall there. Jenna Robinson. Armani Turner. And Carly Zdenek. Okay, so. Also from Professor Brooke Mullins-Doherty's class, this is from Fundamentals of Visual Art. Most of the work you see is on this wall. And we do want to acknowledge Sarah Lano. Congratulations, Sarah. Emanuela. Red Paul. Pactada. Last name I'm not on phone. Pactada. Pactada is not here. Okay. Lily. Hoeniger. Mary Nightingale Gray. Kelly Mooney. Okay, that's it for Professor Doherty's class. Professor Aula Zebnik nominated the following people from her Fundamentals of Visual Art class, several sections. Madison Whiteley. Congratulations, Madison. Where's your piece at?
Right here.
There we go, the heart. So, Lauren Hughes.
She's sick. She's sick.
She's sick. Okay.
Sure.
Alexis Gatto. Gatto. Alexis, congratulations. Where's your purple one? Perfect. Nicole Hassett. Yeah. Congratulations, Nicole. If you guys, I don't want to put anybody in the spot, but if you guys want to, share where your piece is. Lillian Shazul. Nope, Lillian is not here. Emily Matheson. Erin Walsh. All right. Let's see. This is from Professor Sue Batchelder's class, section of Fundamentals of Visual Art. Kathleen Viega. Congratulations, Kathleen. Alex Windsor. Alex Windsor's not here. And Haley Bozia. Not here. We have, this is moving on to figure drawing class, taught by Professor Lisa Granata. And those works are, most of her pieces are, that she chose are on the back wall there. It's the charcoal drawings. So another great selection of work. So that's figure drawing class. Karina Reiner. Karina Reiner, that's right. Awesome. Sarah Kenny. Sarah. Congratulations, Sarah. Good. And those are self-portraits, right, guys?
Yep.
Okay, so you should be able to spot what the face of the work, right? Khalid Lai Walters. Khalid here? Mariana Naginas? Nagingast, sorry. Mariana. Mariana Nagingast.
Yeah.
Beautiful, there you go. Thank you. Thank you for helping me. I'm learning, as you guys are. Abigail Dietrich. Paul Cloisi? Woo! Paul. See Paul, there he is. Paul. Congratulations, Paul. Brian Allen. Oster Kalman. Oster Kalman. Congratulations. Sarah Lano. Sarah, congratulations. Second one. A few of you guys are getting a couple of them, which is great. Okay, we got. This is for drawing one taught by Professor Margot Lemieux. And the nominees here are Lacey Bocanegra. Lacey, congratulations. Anna King. Congratulations, Anna. Spencer Kongdon. Spencer. There you go. Alexis Kalikaran. Kalikaran? Kalikaran. Abigail Hill. Is Abigail here? Brianna Rickard. Logan Farley. Taylor Walby. Greg Casaza. Greg Casaza here? Haley McFarland. Why is it the names that I can't pronounce? They're not the names that I butchered. Mary Nightingale Gray. No. Okay. This is from the, this selection is Professor Deborah Baldazar's class, the clay figure sculpture and the ceramics classes. Anna Dumoff. Anna here. Isabel Adams. Teresa Ball. Teresa here? Eileen Rodriguez. Haley McFarland. Simon Nagro. Oh, I saw Simon earlier. Well, the ceramics group is absent, but you guys can see all the ceramic pieces, the vases, as well as the heads that are over by the entrance. This is for the printmaking class that I had a pleasure of teaching, and my nominees, best of class, are Taylor Walby, she's not here, and Paul Cloisi. Paul, congratulations. There you go. Next set of certificates go to our design students. Those were nominated by Professor Stephen Fisher. And you can see those works on that right as you walk in on the left. That's from the graphic design classes. Typography 1 is Hannah Mayer. Hannah here. Jack Margolis. Yeah. Congratulations, Jack. That was for publication design for the cover of Tarnished. Yeah. And for the three-dimensional design, it's Alexis Kalacharan. Did I say it right this time? Okay, last two certificates. Those I do want to award to two of the students who were responsible for the Arts Management Senior Practicum Show that I was just talking about. You see the tree here. And that is Alexis Franciosi, she's not here, and of course Kirsten Hywel. Kirsten, thank you so much. Big round of applause also for, besides doing the work, besides doing the Arts Management Practicum and doing other art classes, Kirsten has been helping with every aspect of the gallery here for the last 3 years, right? I think. She was one of the gallery monitors, and she helped out with receptions, with overseeing the gallery operations, meeting and greeting visitors, helping installing the show, including this one. So I think you guys were here. You and Paul Cloisi were both installing the show. So I want to acknowledge and have a big round of applause for Kirsten, Paul, those other folks that spent some quality time with your artwork, arranged everything, and helped hang the whole thing. Okay? Mariana and Cody, they here, those are the gallery monitors. The sad part is that Paul and Kirsten are leaving us. They're graduating. So, that's just a little shout out. We are going to look for some gallery monitors. People sit and work and help with the gallery. Any of you guys are interested, you can email me directly and we can be in touch. That will be obviously for the following semester. Okay, now the big part of the evening that everybody's waiting for. I feel like I need some. Is Calhoun? Is Calhoun here? Professor Calhoun here? Yeah. Professor Calhoun, can you help me? No? Yeah, I'm on my own. Margo, Steven? You want to talk about the winners? No. You want to say a few things about the winners, Margo?
That they were fabulous.
They were fabulous.
Yeah, we have three, well, actually 4 awards because we couldn't decide on 3. And so everything in the show is exceptional. You know, this is a juried show and you had to be in the top part to get in. However, just as a little extra, what we did was we picked out 4 award winners. And so those come with a gift certificate to Blake, I think?
Yep.
Yeah.
$75.
So, yeah, we had a very hard time to decide because there's so much good work here, but well, Professor Zimikoff, I guess, will read off the winners, so.
Thank you. Thank you, Professor New, for that. Right. We usually choose 3 best of show, in no particular order, just 3 works that resonate with us on a variety of things, including, composition, craftsmanship, concept, all those things. And again, this year it was really hard, but we did narrow it down to this year, for the first time, I think, in the history of the Wiedemann Gallery in LaSalle, we have 4 awards. So 2, it's like, what do you call it?
We had a tie.
We had a tie. Yeah, exactly. So, one of the gift certificates and the award for the best of show goes to Abigail Dietrich. Congratulations, Abigail. You want to acknowledge? It's right in that corner. It's a self-portrait. Congratulations, Abigail. Wish you luck. Thank you. And here's the tie. I think the way we do it, and we do it very much, we walk through the gallery today, yesterday evening, today morning, we do a vote, we put it all on a piece of paper, and then we kind of count what votes we have. And then we discuss, right, votes and the main winners, the runner-up. And this was a tie. Those 2 pieces right here, we could not decide. They were just, both of them. And first of all, Logan. Is Logan here? And Taylor Walby. Is Taylor here? They're both not here, but let's acknowledge their work. Okay. So we'll get that to them. Third Best of Show award goes to our graphic design student, Jack Margolis. Congratulations, Jack. And you can see Jack's work, this Tarnished magazine that's produced by Professor Steven Fisher's publication design class. This magazine has just come out, right? Today, and you can see it around. Lots of students are involved in the layout. Jack was responsible for this cover, the front and the back, which I think serves it really well. It's all DIY, right? Collage, Photoshop, and then photography. Okay, thank you very much, everybody. Keep doing the work that you're doing. Keep taking our art classes, and I hope to see you guys in the ceramic studio, in the printmaking studio, in the computer studio, in the drawing lab, and enjoy the show. And as Ken Calhoun has mentioned, there is a graphic design senior practicum presentations that are going to take place at 4:30 in the auditorium if you want to stick around for that. Thank you. Congratulations.